Hi everyone, welcome to X Rebirth VR. So X Rebirth is a space sim game that has been out for a couple years now, and the company behind it, Egosoft, just came out with this VR version. It's using a brand new engine. The first game they're releasing with this engine that they're going to be using for their next X series game, X4. So they have made this whole series of these complicated, complex space sim games that have a lot of economic simulation, and X Rebirth is very similar to that. You can do stuff like build your own space stations, build up a fleet. So unlike, say, Elite Dangerous, where you do all the trading and stuff yourself, in this game it's more about building up a fleet and sending them out to do tasks to make money for you. And there's also combat and a whole campaign to do, which is what I'm doing right now. Well, actually right now I'm just flying around this ship to look at the motion controls, which is one of the really cool aspects of this game, is that it has full VR controller support, Oculus Rift, and HTC Vive. So basically you can turn on gesture controls, and then you just move around the motion controller. So you roll it to roll, you move it up and down for pitch, or you move it side to side for yaw. And then you can control your directional thrusters with the touchpad, the throttle with the trigger, and the boost. So it has 6 degrees of freedom, and it's a really fun flight model that works with the motion controls, and then you can use them to navigate all the menus, of which there are a ton, because this is a pretty complex game. Now you can also use HOTAS. It has full HOTAS support, and HOTAS works just fine with this game. It is a 6 degrees of freedom game after all, so that works. But I actually picked up the motion controls and I decided to figure out how to use them. I thought it would just be a gimmick that I could show off for the video, and then I could go back to HOTAS, but actually the motion controls are implemented so well and it feels so intuitive that I think I'm just gonna keep using them, because they're also a great way to navigate all the menus and stuff. What's that say? NVIDIA. Pure gems. Okay. Anyways, I'm on a mission here. So I'm gonna go into the slipstream, which is like the space highway that you can use to travel around. In we go. And there's other ships in here. This place to travel around. Bye to the big capital ship we were at. Now if you want, you can drop out and scan these asteroids, see if there's any lock boxes there, or you can just mine them. So this game, there's mining, you can do trading, like I said earlier, you can do stuff like build your own space stations, build a fleet of NPC ships, hire pilots, and give them orders, and all sorts of stuff like that. But me, I just started this game probably about 6 hours ago. Wait, you can actually boost in here, let's just go a little faster. I like the music too. So I started about 6 hours ago, so I don't have a massive fleet yet. I have one other ship in my fleet, a cargo freighter. But I am excited to get to that point. Now this is a game that was designed to offer hundreds of hours worth of content. So it's pretty exciting that there is another super complex, complicated space sim out for VR now. Before there's just Elite Dangerous and then a couple more arcadey games. Oh god.
Entering Cuspid Splint.
Okay. Not actually where I want to be. It's a nice
Transmitting
view though.
rendezvous point now.
I got a little overzealous. You can drop out of this tunnel by hitting the sides, so gotta make sure you're staying in here. But yeah, it's cool that there's another complex space sim out. I am a big fan of Elite Dangerous, but I'm also really liking this game. It's different enough from Elite Dangerous that it feels like its own unique thing, and that's cool. Because Elite Dangerous is all about just managing your one ship that you're flying, and you go around, you do all the everything manually yourself. Whereas this one, you can tell your fleet to go mine for you, and to go trade for you, and to go do all that stuff. You can't even carry cargo on your main ship. Some pirates in the asteroid ring over there. I think I'm almost to where I'm trying to go. Watergate. Is this it? Oh.
Entering Watergate.
Okay. So travel does take some time. Definitely not instantaneous.
Apparently,
the space
I
stations
was
are so
aboard in this
cool.
zone. The station doesn't exist anymore after Plutarch recycled what they didn't need to shore up their ship production.
So space stations are like super big. There's all sorts of stuff you can do with them. And you see all these ships flying around here too, which is awesome. And with the sense of scale in VR, areas like this, massive towers like this just feel like really cool. So you can check these icons, they'll have people selling stuff. Or if you want, you can go ahead and dock. So I'll dock at this like bar area here. Whoops. I actually put the wrong button there. Dock. There we go.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permitted.
So look at that. This game has space legs. So you can run around inside the space station. You can't go do much, but you can look for like crates like this. Open them up.
It would be cool to see what's
craft
beyond
metal.
that gate now.
You can look at your ship. I think it's called the Albino Skunk. Look at that beautiful decal there. Now, I've never actually played any of the X series games. I didn't play X Rebirth on PC. So I don't know the story behind this junker, but this is your main ship that you keep and use and upgrade throughout the game. Let's see. And it's pretty cool. And it's really cool that you can walk around the space stations like this in first person. I don't think I can go like, through this door. Oh, I can hear the music. Can I stick my face through? Oh my god, there's a little robot over there. Why can't I get through? Well... Does that work? No, I can't do it. Okay. Man. I hear the bumper music, I see the robot buddy, but I just can't get in there. That sucks. Oh well. And you can run around super fast, so I would definitely be cautious of this mode if you suffer from motion sickness.
Hi, pilot.
And then
Guess
I can
what I
check
have for you.
the mechanic here.
Show me your engines, please.
Of course.
Show me your engines. I have 1,700,000 credits, so I could potentially buy one of these engines. Let's check the
Show me your
weapons.
weapons, please.
These weapons will fit your ship and make it a fearsome machine.
Mining laser. I actually could use a mining laser, so I can do
The
some
mining laser is a high-frequency laser device which carries enough energy to ionize matter along its path, forming...
Okay. Get a long-voiced explanation. It is cool. There's a lot of voice acting in this game, though. Let's see. Buy that mining laser. And it is now on my ship. Thank you.
Bye for now.
Let's go on to the skunk. Okay. So, what is this room? There's all sorts of papers everywhere. It's like my office slash kitchen. Does it say flies? Flies 2? Alright. So cool that you can walk around your ship, though. It's like the space legs that everyone wants in Elite. I don't know how far you can go in here. Oh, there we go. That was it. That one room. But here I am back on the space station. Oh man, such a nice view. Into the satellite. Is this guy doing the same thing? Oh no, he's over here. Look at all these ships. These ones are huge. And all these ships, this is the kind of stuff that you could add to your fleet, either by buying it or taking it, but you have to have like pilots on your crew ready to go, ready to fly ships if you want to take them. Actually, there's the member of my crew, or of my fleet right there. The one ship that I own, aside from this one that I'm flying. It's a little cargo ship. So, I can give it an order. I can go... This looks more interesting, actually. Hold up, hold up. Big ass ship. I'm gonna fight it. So you aim with dazed look. That was awesome. You fucked with the wrong space station, buddy. God damn, that was an intense death animation. This is such a cool looking game, and it's really awesome just being able to look around freely in VR. The performance is great too. I haven't had any slowdowns even with the recording going. But anyways, I was gonna give my ship in order. So I can go to the trade offers. Because I've got a trade computer, I can see all the stuff that people are selling in this area. And I can say...
How much?
Okay. Buy yourself 6,000
Deal confirmed.
food
We're on our
rations.
way.
And then my ship goes off and does it. She goes and buys those food rations, and I can tell her to go sell them. And one of the cool things about it is they actually go off and do it. Like, you can follow them, and they'll go into the slipstream and go to the station where they're selling it, or whatever ship is selling it. And it's really nice just how intuitive the motion controls are. Alright, off it goes to buy some food rations. Thanks for working for me while I go do missions. So I am doing the storyline campaign mission right now. Let me just take a look at it. Okay. So it's around here somewhere. I just gotta find the mission marker. There we go. Fly to empty space. Okay, I've been flying around empty space for a while for this mission, going to different waypoints.
That's the patrol group.
Look at this patrol group, I finally found them. What do we got here, boys?
This doesn't look too safe at all.
It's like a derelict ship. Oops, I bumped it. Can I go through? Let's try. Ah, didn't work. Yeah, that's not working out for me. Okay. Oh, we got bogeys. More Where are my friendlies at? There they are. Alright. Moving into engage. So the cool thing about the combat that I've noticed in this game is that usually it is a big fight between friendly ships and enemy ships, so you have a bunch of guys on your side. So it's less about intense dogfighting maneuvers and more about just making sure that you're staying safe among your friendlies. Which I'm not doing right now, I'm just charging headlong into battle. My guns have about 2-kilometer range, so I gotta get closer. I'm saving my boost because it uses my shield. So I'm just going in super slow. Alright, here we go.
We currently have no ship capable of doing that.
Alright, oh look at this thing. It's like a metapod. Crazy alien ship. Gotta manage my heat here. You can just aim with head look, which is pretty cool. It's easy to track.
Entering Watergate.
I'm gonna take this fool down.
Transmitting rendezvous point now.
Almost got him. There we go. Still not dead? Oh, I just got shields.
Transmitting rendezvous.
This guy's not putting up much of a fight here. I'm just right in his ass. Oh, did he abandon his ship? He has abandoned his ship. Unfortunately, I don't have any pilots on board. If I had hired a pilot to fly around with me, I could send him over there in a drone and claim their ship. Oh well.
I've closed the deal. Transmitting report.
Oh, that's from my my little fleet member who I told to buy some stuff. She's sending me her report. Alright, now the two main groups have engaged. So let's get in there. That guy's already dead. Not quite close enough here. So you do have a targeting indicator. Hope you lead. Just trying to take evasive maneuvers. Damn, there's a lot of enemies here. Okay, oh god, this one's coming straight for me!
Conduit's exposed.
Okay, these dudes are like super slow. Okay. Oops, I keep clicking on him.
We currently have no ship capable of doing that.
Alright, alright. Back to safety. Back to picking on one ship with a bunch of my friends. There we go. I'm taking some damage though. Taking some damage. I can't boost too much because it drains my shields.
Equalized engine.
I need those to survive.
Damaged.
Okay. My engine is damaged. Where's the heat coming from? Here it is. Alright, I just gotta stay behind this guy. Alright, turn it around. Come on, baby. My shield is super low, though. Okay. Oh, yes. My allies are on my back. We took his shield down. I don't think so. Not this time, buddy. He almost got me, though. I'm scared of those big shotguns on the front. Yeah. Nice. Okay. The combat's pretty fun, even though my ship is not like super maneuverable. I haven't done any upgrades on it. Oh, loot! You can just suck it right in. Just flies into your face. Literally flies through the canopy into your face. it in.
Cargo security intel we gain on the Xenon will help us stop them.
Alright. Look how many friendly ships I have. It's like at least 5. Okay, so go pick up this cargo. It's marked in yellow here. I am really low on my hull.
Secured in storage.
That was a cool fight. Okay. Whoops. Son of a dip.
I'll forward all intel we gain to the heart of Albion for analysis.
Mission complete. Thing got wrecked.
Transmitting rendezvous point now.
Okay. Anyways, I should probably go back to the space station I was at before. There's the slipstream. I'll just go hop right inside of it.
Entering Watergate.
Alright, back at Watergate.
Transmitting rendezvous point now.
Another fight going on. Looks like they're attacking this friendly. Interesting. I'll stay out of that one. Okay, so let me check my mission here. Check the briefing. And under objectives, it just is blank. Interesting. That's okay. I can just do a different mission from the bulletin board, so anywhere you're at, you can always pull up the bulletin board and it'll give you a list of random missions. So, destroy some pirate mines, or do an escort, or deliver some medical supplies, bounty, passenger transport, protection detail, all sorts of stuff. I'll just do an easy escort. Oh, that one expired. I guess I have to do a hard one then. Let's try a hard escort.
This would be an unfortunate occasion to be bluffing.
Kinda am bluffing.
It's
because
yours.
I'm a noob.
Don't make me seem silly.
Okay.
Hey, pilot, just relax and we'll get this scan done quickly. All scans show clear of contraband. Thank you for your time.
Comp scanning me, so that's cool, like voice acting and little pilots speaking to you. I like that aspect of it. This is my escort ship that just hired me. I probably should have repaired my shields. Or my hull, I mean. But you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. This guy needs an escort, and I'm gonna help him out. Oh man, this is so cool. There's the enemies. And there's a little mission popping up there, so you can find all sorts of little random things in these space stations. Missions that are illegal that won't pop up on the bulletin board. Just kind of like get it from some dude's apartment window, like in Fifth Element. Alright. I'm seeing hostiles, but none of them are actually attacking us, so I'm just gonna wait. Keep escorting my buddy here. So missions are one of the many ways to make money in this game. You can get them from the bulletin board, from those random spots like that, and there's also the main storyline mission that I was just doing. And there's all sorts of other ways to make money, like trading and passenger hauling and whatever else. Killing things. Oh, we're going into the slipstream? Alright. It's gonna be interesting trying to keep up with them in here. control is very strange. I've never seen a VR game use like such a complicated control scheme, but it works, and it's really cool that there is such a complicated space sim that you can play in VR now using only the motion controllers. No need for HOTAS or anything like that. Although HOTAS does work perfectly well, I have tried it out. Leave highway now, okay.
Entering Sinister Poem.
Sinister Poem. Interesting
Transmitting
name.
rendezvous point now.
Oh, it's actually a cool looking space station. Where's my guy though? Oh god, I dropped out of the tunnel a couple seconds after him. Ended up a couple kilometers away. Alright. So now he's luring me into open space where he's get ambushed by Trek or by pirates. Oh wait. Just going to the space station. I like that this one looks all different than the other one. It has these green biodomes. Yeah. This is a really cool game. Look at these intense asteroids. They're so huge. And then just the scale of everything in VR just works so well. So this is a $40 early access game, but they said the price is going to rise when the game comes out of early access, so $40 might be as cheap as you can get it for a while. And this game is designed for hundreds of hours worth of content, so I think $40 for a space simulation game like this is an okay price to pay. Not too worried about it. But yeah, there is just so much stuff you can do in this game. There's no way I can cover it all in this video, especially having only played for 6 hours. I am still definitely a noob at this game. But so far, based off my first impressions, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really looking forward to playing it some more and just sinking my teeth into it. Alright. This escort is going pretty well. Haven't encountered any enemy ships that actually attacked us. Maybe the guards just took care of them. Med dispensary. Buying this. And I just love how well the motion controls work. I don't feel like I'm like losing any maneuverability or anything with the motion controls over the HOTAS. And that's pretty impressive. Look at all these ships in their little lane. Not us. We don't care about lanes. Oh god. Let's not hit the ship I'm exporting. That's escorting. Oh, he's going in. Oh, that's so cool. He made it. Awesome. And I just made over 1 million credits for that, which is like double the money that I have now. Oh god! Oh
Picking up
god!
an emergency
You
signal.
jerk! Why would you do that? I just escorted you.
If you get this wrong, you won't live to see the reward, no matter how big it is.
Alright. Another Allied patrol under attack.
Just don't let me down on this.
High
We've
water
received
gauges.
the last known coordinates of the patrol group.
Looks like I found a medical marijuana dispensary. There's no one I can interact with though. Anyways, this mission is sending me back to the same place. It looks like it's just the same mission that I just did. Which I couldn't figure out how to end, so maybe it was bugged. This game does have its fair share of bugs. In fact, when X Rebirth first came out for the PC, it was considered kind of like a total buggy mess, But the company behind the game has been working on hammering out the bugs and the gameplay issues for a year or two now. So the release of this game, X Rebirth VR, was much smoother and more polished than the original X Rebirth release, as far as I know. Not that I actually played X Rebirth or any of the X games in the past. But I have encountered a couple bugs playing this game. It is still early access also, so not everything's perfectly optimized for VR. For example, the fact that your controllers are just default Vive controller skins is not very immersive. But hopefully these things will be fixed as the game goes through the early access process. And I'm excited about what I've seen so far because it does have just a ton of content. And keep in mind that this game, even though it basically is X Rebirth in VR, they made a lot of changes to the core gameplay, including like the size of the galaxy and stuff. They made it more compact for VR, and made some other changes, but I don't know exactly what they all are. You'll have to go read about it on Steam or on their website. So yeah, I just wanted to make this first impressions video because I'm still new, so I can't cover all of the late game stuff like owning a capital ship, building your own space station, having a massive fleet and commanding them, and all of that stuff. But just my initial impressions of the control scheme and the graphics and the sounds, they're all spot on, and I'm really excited that there is a complicated space sim game like this that can be played using only motion controls, also supports HOTAS and all that good stuff, mouse and keyboard. And another really cool aspect of this VR game that I haven't mentioned yet is how flawlessly you can switch between VR and non-VR mode. So when you take off your headset, it detects that you've taken off your headset and it flips the game to non-VR mode. So you can take off your headset, go to your computer, grab your mouse and keyboard, and just start playing it in non-VR mode. You don't have to mess around in the menus and switch it back to non-VR mode, and then when you put your headset back on, it detects that your headset is back on and it switches it back to VR mode. So that is a really cool feature. I'm sure it will be very appreciated by people who play this game because this is the type of game that you can play for hundreds of hours, and there's only so much people can take in VR. Anyways, this has been X Rebirth VR. My first impressions. Overall, I think it is a really fun game, and if you're into space simulation games or space games in general, then it might be worth the $40 because it does have a lot of content that you can sink your teeth into, and a lot of complexity and depth to this game. So really glad that there is another cool space sim like this out for VR. This is basically my favorite type of game to play in VR, so the more the merrier. And check out this game if it looks cool. Check out my channel if you want to see more virtual reality gameplay content. And have a great day, and goodbye. Alright. How's that taste, buddy? Oh. He's pissed. Uh-oh. The probes are attacking too. Oh shit!